our sessions from Wednesday from now on until August starts because I can't do Wednesdays at school.
I can't either.
She cannot either. But for now, from here on out until, I guess, the beginning of August, it shall be Wednesdays from now on. A good arrangement for everyone. That was hilarious because you literally texted me like a few seconds back after me and Mary were talking about it, and I was laughing.
I was literally thinking about asking if we could move it to like Wednesday or something.
Well, I wanted to move it to Wednesdays because I just felt like fucking...
You're waiting too long for a session.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I'm waiting fucking 5 fucking days. This shit's fucking forever. I want to fucking find out what happens
The weekend
next.
doesn't count.
No, it doesn't, because I'm doing shit on the weekend. Otherwise, it's work, and all I'm thinking about is like...
DnD. And my Thursday sessions at Final Round is ending this month, so... Fun,
Cool.
I'm making a blanket.
She's making everything.
Well,
She's been making it since Fayetteville.
dang.
A week.
That was not that long for that much, I don't think.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. But, recap for audience. On the one-on-ones we did in a hotel room. It's snowing because there's a weather omen.
Whoa.
Which it's never supposed to snow in the east, so this is very bad.
Uh-oh.
Very bad.
Uh-oh.
Elliot pulled some BS, which you'll find a little more about that today, so no explanation on that, too deep. It did stop snowing. Snop snowing.
Stop snowing.
Stop snowing. But that's really about it, besides Electra's exploring her character most of every day. So, Zool, you know it's been fucking blizzard as shit for a while.
How deep is the snow?
Probably like 10 feet.
Bro, I can't open my door.
You're in a cave.
All
remember?
Amigos inside of like a cave, kind of.
Oh.
It's like a giant, like almost like triangle, like opening, and everyone's like inside of All Amigo.
Oh.
So that's
I always imagined us just having like standalone houses like this.
No, they're all built into the sides of like the cave walls. Like the front of the house looks like a house, but of course when you're inside, you're basically like in rock. But like you're not living in rock. It's still
the front of the house looks like a house?
Yeah, and then inside looks like a house too, but it's built inside of the... It's like building a Minecraft house inside of the cave. Like you build into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what it's like.
I like that imagery.
Yeah, that is what... Basically... It's probably the best image I can give you. Is like a Minecraft house on the inside of a mountain.
I love doing those.
I know too. I do too. So, that's basically it. So you are safe from the snow. All Amigos safe from the snow.
Okay.
However,
The rest of the east is fucked.
all the other eastern cities that are not inside of valleys or anything else is basically covered in snow. Now, you don't know that what's going on out there because the snow probably just ended like maybe an hour or two ago.
Okay.
It is morning-ish. It's probably like 6 a.m.
And how long has this been going on for so far?
Probably like 8 straight hours of just blizzard.
Dang, that's crazy.
No,
it just came out of nowhere, really.
Basically, it was prepping, like, everyone could see this, like, because the north is where all the snow is, people could see the blizzard coming to the east slowly.
That's crazy.
And that was an omen. And, of course, a weather omen cannot be stopped, but you can prepare for it. So, basically, what happened was...
everyone gathered some firewood really quick.
Yeah, basically, Tisha alerted everyone in the east that something horrible's about to happen. And everyone's like, okay. And so... You don't know the aftermath, though, besides it, because it just stopped.
Does Zool have context on certain things?
He will have basically all context, because he was in entirety of El
Okay.
Amigo.
Gotcha.
Basically, you know that Elliot did show up to All Amigo in ghosty form. It was really weird. Like, he was an omen, and he was a ghost. There's something going on with Kane. But overall, Elliot did not attack All Amigo.
Would she know about the other thing?
Text me it, because I forget.
Wolf.
Wolf? Which part?
All of it?
I don't remember.
The possession?
Oh! Found out Elliot and Wolf were fucking back then.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Lolf did appear because they went to the Underdark to investigate Elliot more and Elliot and Wolf's relationship. Pretty weird. Found his old apartment, clean as fuck. there were invisible webs that can only be seen with true sight. Yeah, they already touched them. And Lolth showed up, but Lolth wasn't acting like Lolth.
Lolth was acting like Elliot. Because he asked Electra for tea.
The fuck?
And she said, tea.
Why?
Because it's
He's Elliot.
Elliot's an asshole and he loves to mess with people's minds more than fight.
He's charismatic.
Mm-hmm. Lolth is more like, I go tear you apart.
He basically provoked her to make her paranoid.
Yep.
That everyone was gonna die.
Because that's his job.
While she was gone.
So, that's basically what happened. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
And then did you mentioned the cane thing, right?
The cane thing, yes, there's something up with Kane.
Yeah.
Electra will probably fill you in more on it.
Yeah.
This morning. So, basically, because Saloon did do the thing.
Oh, good.
So, I'll cover morning with Kane and Electra because I gotta go with this. There's something Saloon did do something, which you'll probably be notified later. It is 6 a.m. Electra.
Ew.
What do you do?
She looks like Kane.
You look at Kane. He's like laying on his like stomach. He doesn't usually sleep like that. Like you think he was moving around. But you see a moon appear on the back of his neck.
Oh, that's
and
perfect.
Saloon says to you in your head, says, this should do the trick on seeing if Elliot is possessing Kane at the moment or not.
Okay.
It will basically light up and he can't see it. So,
perfect.
But
how am I going to be able to see it if it's on the back of his neck?
Well,
as long as he doesn't wear any turtlenecks.
I'll constantly be behind him.
She says, well, I guess that is kind of for you to figure, but I can't put it anywhere else because he would see it.
Okay.
Forehead?
I don't know. It'd be like everyone's looking at his head and there's something on my head and go look in a mirror. Like, so it's like, that's kind of the best place that he can't look even
his ass?
Okay.
That's what I was talking about, cutie mark. I told Mary that. I was like, cutie mark. He's a My Little Pony.
He's Princess Luna.
Okay. Princess Luna and the other Princess Twilight are basically Saloon and Char.
To be honest. TBH.
TBH. Yeah, but that's about it. Kate's still asleep.
She stares at him.
You stare at him. He's sleeping. That's it. Zool.
He eeping.
Zool. It's cold.
I chilly.
And you hear a knock on your door.
He doesn't even get up. He's like, come in.
It's Mikkel. He opens the door.
Right.
You do know Mikkel last episode basically did a hero trip with Ramona. Because
Sorry, I was chewing too loud. What?
No, I heard it all the way over here.
I know I did too. Mikkel did do a hero activity with Ramona because
Cool.
Kane basically recommended him to do, like, basically a woman came to him and was like, are you, like, the Star Walker? Because that's Kane's hero name. Kane's like, I don't do hero stuff anymore, but I know somebody who can. And basically gave that to Mikkel.
Okay.
But that's just, like, what's up. Mikkel's wings are fucked up again. By Iris, because Iris plucked out his flight feathers. So he cannot fly. Sadly.
Damn it. What are we gonna do now?
Just gonna have to walk like a normal person.
Fucking run around.
Run around like a freak. But you see Mikkel come in.
Hi.
He's like, hey dear, we need to get up and go to Electra's and Kane's.
It's cold. I don't want to get up.
Will you get up for me?
Yeah, I guess.
I love that!
I need some clothes and put them under here with me so I can warm them up.
Okay, I'll get your coat. He opens up your closet and he starts going through it. Y'all go through each other's closet so fucking often.
We really do.
Meanwhile, Electra and Kane share the same exact closet.
They do.
She purposely hides Kane's clothes in her own closet.
She has a secret entrance to the rest of her closet.
I felt that.
It's like one of those Korean K-drama closets.
Yeah, like it's like you push open the back wall, it's a false wall, and then you suddenly see more clothes.
I need one of them.
That would be cool as fuck. But yeah, you see Mikkel throw clothes under the sheets with you.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll be up in like 10 minutes.
Okay, I already have breakfast ready, so we can just walk over and eat.
Oh, yay.
Since I let you did say Mikhail come over and Zul come over. Damar said he's still researching some things, but he should have something up by maybe midday. That would be a foolproof plan.
Mm-hmm.
But he said right now he's not going to test it because it's a little too dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
He's still staring at King. He's just laying there.
Yeah, she's just staring at him.
Is he asleep?
No, he's dead. I was kidding. I was kidding. No, he's not. Eventually, you see Kane start to wake up.
She's still staring at him.
He looks at you. Good morning.
Good morning.
What time is it? It's always 6
Me and
o'clock.
Xander pilled.
6 a.m.
Me and Xander pill.
I always wake up before him, so when he wakes up, he like looks at me, and I'm looking at him.
He's like, that's pretty early.
Busy day.
Busy day. And he starts to get up out of bed.
Go to sleep.
I was gonna cook
No.
breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna cook.
No.
Yes.
Go to sleep.
I want
It's only 6 a.m.
I'm hungry.
Fine. Okay, come on.
I'm hungry.
It always takes me a while to get hungry when I wake up.
Kane's a big man.
He's a different breed.
Kane is a big man. He needs big food. It's like Leon. He wake up. He's like, I'm starving. But you see, Kane walks over to the kitchen.
She follows him.
You follow him.
She sits at the bar.
You sit at the bar.
He watches him cook.
You watch him cook. And then you hear a knock at the door.
She goes and opens it.
You see McKellen's. He's like, hey.
Hi.
He's like totally stressed
Yeah,
out.
he's like wearing the heaviest things in the
You
world.
guys are here early.
Yeah,
Yeah, your dear brother woke me up.
I was awake the whole night.
Oh.
What? Why?
I was anxious. Ellie was literally in the snow storm.
Whatever. We're coming in.
Actually, let's talk out here for a minute.
What?
She closes the door.
Wait, kid's like, wait.
What?
I want Zul to help me with something. I want to try something new.
Mikkel, you go help him for a second, and then Zul will come in a moment.
Okay. Okay. Mikhail's like, okay.
She's like, stay right there. Okay.
Fuck.
She makes sure they're out of earshot of Kane.
Oh yeah, no. Mikhail goes to help Kane.
She says, so. Elliot's in Kane's soul. Because when you were in the Underdark, if you remember, he was on a sigil, you said.
Like they were committing a thing and they had a
They
weird
were
circle.
doing a weird thing,
Yeah.
and Elliot's in Kane's soul.
That whole
So
ritual.
it worked, I guess?
Not completely, we don't think. Otherwise, obviously, Kane wouldn't be here.
Basically, what Damar said was because you apparently came at the time where they were doing the ritual, you kind of basically stopped the full ritual. So the spell only worked halfway.
Which, if you wouldn't have went to the Underdark, it would have been a very bad
It would have
thing.
been a full, complete transfer.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
You're welcome.
She says,
I banked on Zul going, so I know Zul would have went for some reason.
so there's a moon on the back of Kane's neck, in which he doesn't know about and can't see. When it lights up, that's when Elliot is listening. We don't know the full realm of his capabilities in Kane's body, but we do know that he can listen.
Okay.
So it's very important you don't let him know certain things. Otherwise, it will be used against you. I know that very well. I learned
Like
my
what
lesson.
kind of things?
Like, I was having a very private conversation with my husband about feelings and things, and Elliot threw it in my face. In Loth's body. So it was pretty nice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. That's what knives are for. And spells. So, in summary, don't tell Kane anything right now that you wouldn't want Elliot to know.
Oh, okay.
Or say anything near Kane right now that you also wouldn't want Elliot to know.
Great.
Because fuck Elliot.
Yeah.
Fuck Elliot.
Yeah, basically Elliot can only hear stuff if the moon is lit. Otherwise he cannot.
But that
Okay.
also requires you being able to notice that the moon is lit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's safer to just not.
Right.
A bit safer to just not. Because the other thing is that if we're having a conversation about something important and then suddenly Kane's little emblem lights up and we're like,
We gotta shut the fuck up.
yeah, but then if we do that, then Elliot's gonna know that we know. So we would have to play it off in some way in which
Oh, jeez, oh gosh. Miss McKell called me. I gotta.
Oh my god, look at the time!
We can't
Meanwhile,
do this
Kane has the
conversation.
biggest question mark in his head. Like, what's
She's like,
happening?
okay, makes sense?
Yeah.
Let's go in.
And you
Thank
walk
God.
in.
You go in.
This Kel scratching his head, looking at the pan.
Okay, go help him, Zool.
He's like taking his coat off. All right, boys, what's wrong?
Alright, boys. Because like you can probably take it over because I suck at cooking.
Okay.
Kel walks away. He's
What's
like,
wrong, Kane?
Kane's like, what's a very Western dish like in America compared to the East? That's very like breakfast.
Very
is
American.
Very American.
Pancakes.
He's made
I
pancakes
would
before,
say
sadly.
chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Yeah, we'll do that. He's like, I'm trying to make chicken and waffles, and it's not going well.
Okay. Let me see if I can figure out what you did wrong.
Mikkel approaches you like, Jeff. He doesn't know how to make chicken and waffles.
Mikkel, I'm pretty sure even I can make chicken and waffles.
He doesn't know.
Chicken and pancakes because they don't have waffle irons.
You know, he could have just... never mind. I do know how to cook some things. I'm not... You know what? It's okay.
Mikkel laughs. He just likes cooking for you, so.
I know, but what did I do before Kane?
Kane's not
I
gonna-
cooked for myself!
Kane's not gonna let you
Darn.
cook ever again.
I stopped. I just died.
Because he's never gonna let you cook ever again.
Well, I could try.
You have to beat him to it.
Well, I wake up before him, so I think I could do it.
Then do it.
Fine.
Zul, how are you teaching him? He's like, I don't know how to get the waffle batter right. It's all watery. Like you look at it, it's all watery.
He'll try to add some more like flour and baking powder in it.
Yeah, you start doing
Thickening
that.
it up.
Starts thickening up.
Okay.
What is
not
lecture?
totally insolvable.
What is lecture doing as they're cooking?
She's staring at the fucking moon emblem at the back of his neck. That's all she's doing.
Kane's like, wow. Kane's like, I've never been a good baker.
Well, good thing I'm here.
Have you thought about starting a bakery again? I mean, you said you're gonna do it in the new restaurant.
Yeah,
Two
That's-
halves of a whole.
that's the plan.
That's the plan.
I feel so happy, I guess.
Well, of course.
No, we hate you, Zool.
Aww.
Why would I ever? Aw, after she said we
Aw.
hate you. She's like, of course I'd want you to work at the restaurant if you wanted to.
Yay.
You can do whatever you'd like.
Yay.
And we won't make you eat human meat.
I do appreciate that.
In his head.
I don't think I'd like it anymore, to be honest.
He's like, I hope so. The Kane says.
As long as I'm not cursed anymore, I guess.
Well, since Apex is fully dead, then the curse is basically gone.
We can test it.
Kane says, maybe we shouldn't test it.
I don't know.
Kidding.
You can eat Elliot's human meat. It's
Ew,
undead,
That'd
but
be
still.
that'd be rotten.
I think I would
Okay.
get sick and die myself.
I'm sick and tired myself.
Never works.
Start thinking of something.
Huh?
She's thinking!
I'm thinking.
Oh!
God, Haley!
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm funny. So you chatting with Kane, and Kane's like, "What are you gonna cook at the restaurant?"
I don't know. Whatever kind of goes with that. Whatever you're making, I guess.
I don't even have a menu.
Well, we're at an impasse.
Over before it's ended. You know, love that.
It's like I was just planning to cook whatever I wanted, I guess.
Well, I can work on the fly. I can, I don't know, colloquial phrase.
And he's like, Electra, make a perception check with an advantage.
Oh no.
I made a boo boo.
You did not make a I made a boo.
Shut the fuck up.
I made a boo boo. Yeah.
You can keep that.
I got that from Kid Pigs.
You said perception with advantage.
Yes, ma'am, because you were looking straight at the moon. Oh, Hilly eating that chip like a motherfucker.
Unnatural 20.
It glows up
She slaps Miguel.
as
She's like,
she slapped him. He's like, ow. He's like, and Kate, like midway as you're saying, it happens midway as you're saying, I can think on the fly, like when
Yeah.
Zulika is saying. He's like, and Kane says you'd have to be pretty fast to think on the fly, but in a little tad different tone.
He has a different tone. He's like,
Wow, such a good face.
can I roll insight to see if I get it?
Yeah, I'll just see how this for fun because
you like side eyes Miguel, like.
Yeah, you can insight because you're not really behind him to see the emblem. You have a high insight, so I don't know how'd you feel except for a nat 1.
I don't know. Excuse me?
I also rolled 3 crits Thursday session.
Damn.
Shit.
32.
32.
Hope that's not the case today.
No. I think it all ran out. Like that session.
I hope.
And also, side note, Nog, or like Rob, who rolled next to me, he rolls advantage on throws because he's a barbarian, and he gets advantage to hit when he rages. He rolled a nat 1, but a nat 20.
Bruh. Lucky bitch.
I know!
lucky.
We were like, damn! We were like, oh my god! But,
I honed in.
that tone is not Kane.
I'm locking in.
Electra just going.
Hang on. Mog.
Ew, man. Do it again. Let her see.
I know she said it in the hotel room. So I was showing what Mary.
Oh my God.
She did it in the hotel room. So I was showing her what Mogged and Mew means.
Yeah.
I showed her, and Mary's like, "What the fuck is that?" I showed her the Avatar: The Last Airbender ones.
Okay, that was good.
I got a lock.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Zul, that's a little weird. That's a little sussy.
What did he say again?
He was like, yes, I think you'd have to think quite on the fly. You'd be pretty fast to think on the fly, but in a really kind of like weirdly sophisticated way to say it.
Yeah. He'll be like, he'll act normal. So he'll
Yeah,
just be
yeah.
like, well, it won't be totally on the fly. I mean, you know, me figuring out what you're doing and then me working accordingly is not.
And you have experience.
True. Experience is good to have.
Naturally.
Roll a Zul. Roll a survival check because this is gonna be funny. It's more of a funny thing to point out. as this shift happened.
Damn, I'm rolling survival in a normal social situation.
It's only
18.
it's only cooking skill, really.
Oh.
Cause he's still cooking.
He's still cooking.
Oh, talking and cooking.
But the issue is, doesn't know how to cook.
What?
He doesn't know how to cook.
Kane doesn't know how to cook. Like
Suddenly.
It's not the way. It's more like it's like acting.
Okay, that's
He's
what
burning
he's doing
the
right now.
pancakes, bro.
Yeah, Kane is cooking, but when this sudden voice change happens, you now notice that it's more like he's acting like cooking instead of actually cooking. Like he doesn't know.
The pancakes.
So that's
burning.
that was the funniest one. Yeah, like it's just a funny.
Yeah,
joke.
how do I notice that he's doing that?
He's not even flipping the fucking waffle. And he's not even moving the chicken around in the frying oil.
He's just like,
Yeah, I'm just like sitting there talking to him, and I look down, I'm like, do you need me to take over?
No, I've got it.
I don't know that you do, because the bottom of that pancake looks pretty dark.
It's funny, it's just like probably just brown a little bit. He's just
Kane,
like-
I know you needed help, but usually you know how to cook better than that.
And you see the light fade, and Kane looks at the food, and he's like, oh, and he just like flips it over.
Thank God.
She looks at Zul like,
Mikkel like also like.
Welcome back.
Well, I've been here.
My bad.
Oh,
I made a boo-boo, yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
she fucking messages you and it's like, Kane doesn't know!
My bad.
My bad. Kane's like, I've always been here. Is something the matter?
Yeah, you just need to flip that pancake, bro.
Oh, you're right. I do. He flips
You were
it.
zoning out, so the pancake wasn't flipped.
Oh, yeah. Let me get the chicken out of the frying oil.
He'll get a plate with some paper towels on it for him.
Yeah.
Or whatever kind of paper towel thing they have.
Probably just a like actual
Regular towel?
Yeah.
Okay.
He puts it
We'll
on
do
there.
that. Soak up the grease.
The grease.
The grease.
Kane's like, well, that turned out good. Thank you, Zul.
You're welcome.
Kane, it's worth noting, Kane does know that Elliot's, like, fucking with his soul. He doesn't know about the moon on the back of his neck, and he doesn't know to what extent.
And he doesn't
Okay.
know basically what Elliot's capable of. So basically, for
Yes.
him, when Elliot took over, he didn't know. He just basically thought, oh yeah, I've been here. Like he just doesn't know. Like for him, it's like there was no skip in time. It's just he came back right too.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's kind of like stuck, not in the past, but like that's how he perceives it. you know?
Yeah.
Like nothing happened in between.
He wasn't really present at that time, but like he doesn't know that
There was time in between that, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Like I was like, where are you going?
Bathroom.
Okay.
She goes to the bathroom.
You go to the bathroom.
She fucking cuts her hair.
She was playing this.
What?
Yes, I fucking thought so hard about it because she's long ass hair all the way down to her fucking ass. So I want her to cut it like midway to her back. So still pretty long, but a lot less.
You
long.
start. It's gonna take a bit to cut your
That's
hair.
fine.
Yeah. So you are here with Kane and Mikkel, Zul.
Eating the chicken and the waffles.
And Kane's like making all
Pancake.
plates and everything. Zul, make
Yo.
make a perception. As
Okay.
Kane is back is to y'all now because he's washing the dishes.
Ooh, I know that one.
You're like la 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 la.
Dang, these chicken pancakes are good.
He's like, thanks. I made them myself with your help. Kel, however, taps you like hey, Zul. And he like taps and he points at the symbol on Kane's as glowing again.
Damn.
And he turns around and he says, well, breakfast is served. And he's like, where's Electra?
I don't know.
Because like, oh, she went to the bathroom.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did. Because like, you didn't know, but yeah, she went to the bathroom.
Oh.
He's like, oh, it's alright.
Why do you ask?
Well, she didn't say anything, so... Or, I assume she didn't say anything, since you didn't know, so I want to know where she was.
I think she said something to Mikkel.
Mikkel nods. Electra. He's, oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
And he says... And you almost see him, like, almost see Kane think for a second.
What you thinking about?
And he says, well, I guess maybe check up on the rest of the group. No.
Is that a statement or is that a question?
A statement. Probably should go check up on them. It was snowing pretty hard.
Probably soon. Probably eventually.
Everything I had to do is idiot is here.
Go and beat his ass.
In Kane's body.
Yeah, like punch fucking Kane's metal skin. Like.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know what there really is to do.
Kane's like, well, I guess as my wife is in the bathroom, I'm gonna go check on everyone else. And he starts to get up.
Well,
Electra did also mention she didn't want him to leave the house.
right.
I forgot to say
Because
that.
like,
Claire.
no, we should wait for Electra. She likes to check up on everyone too.
Yeah, it is kind of her family after all.
Yeah,
for the most
we
part.
like to check up on everyone too, so maybe we should just wait to go as a group.
Right. Might get lost.
Kane's like, I wouldn't get lost in my own home.
I don't know.
It is pretty snowy.
It is pretty snowy out
snowy.
there. It is kind of fucked up.
Okay, this is gonna be crazy.
Now I'm scared.
You
Should be.
Oh no. Oh no.
And he says, and he holds his hand up as if he's about to snap. He says, I see. And he snaps and he teleports away. This will actually scream like that, please. Again.
Sure, why not?
Please do it again. You actually hear the most girly, blood-curdling scream.
Well, at least I know he wasn't mad at. She goes out.
You go out. And Mikkel's like, oh shit! You don't see Kane anywhere.
Kane's gone!
Oh fuck!
How?
Elliot
Teleported away!
Elliot took over, he teleported!
Okay.
I'm
What the fuck? Man?
oh fuck!
What the fuck?
She walks out the door.
It's like, and
He like grabs his coat and he's putting it on
Yeah,
while he's
feels
walking
like-
behind her.
like walking up behind you too.
She's dead silent.
Electra?
She goes to Damaris.
What do we do?
Yeah, you go to Damaris' door. Opens door. Damaris is like, hello?
Elliot teleported as Kane.
He's like, oh, fuck. Fuck. And he's like, okay.
She's sitting here staring at Damaris as she's braiding her hair.
Yeah, he's like, okay. And he's like, and he starts, Damaris just like kind of pushes y'all out the way as he goes to y'all's house.
She follows.
And he's like, okay. You see Electra braiding her hair furiously.
I think he
She's
notices.
doing it calmly.
Calmly.
And that's what's scarier. Is she's calmly just...
Here, it looks nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Damaris is like tracing back. There's a whole thing here, Kayla. I can't wait to explain to you what exactly happened because I did a bunch of rolls for these two.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious. So Damaris is trying to trace back the teleport spell, and you see him working through it. And after like maybe 20 minutes, he's like, you hear someone say outside, "What the hell, Kane?"
She opens the door and looks out.
You look out, you see now Kane at the front of Alamigo, pass the fuck out. It was the funniest thing.
What the hell?
Damaris? No. Mikkel? Go get him.
Yeah, Mikhail runs up to Kane and kind of drags him because he's really big.
Zool will go turn into a big
Goliath.
race and help him.
Yeah, Goliath, and you help pick up Kane.
She says, okay, so what we're gonna do is...
Lock him up.
We're gonna bound his hands, bound his feet, and then cover his mouth. So he can't cast any spells.
Damaris is like,
What if he
wise.
wakes up as Kane?
Damaris says, I think Kane would understand.
I
hope so.
Yeah. If he wakes up as Kane, he wakes up as Kane.
Alright, everybody.
I'm ready to tell this all to Haley. Okay. This is bound to happen. So teleportation was bound to happen because Kane failed to save.
Okay.
However, because this is all going to get exposed. So obviously this is I'm going to tell you right now because it's just too funny to pass up. So Kane tries to basically come back and take control of his body because Elliot teleports to the holy city.
Oh, shit.
More specifically, the labyrinth where all the powers are, including
Oh my God.
a piece of Electra's soul and those like Pokeball things. So you roll a charisma. He has to beat a 15 save of charisma.
Mm.
By the way, he doesn't have his axe with him, so that means he does not have an advantage on charisma anymore.
Because Electra took it from him because he's possessed.
So he only
by
has a
it.
+1 to charisma now. He usually has a +6. So he gets a 10. But he's a fighter, so he gets the trait Indomitable, which means he gets to reroll his save 2 times.
Uh-huh.
On his first reroll, it's a 13. But the last roll was a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
So, of course, he comes back to, and Kane is Kane. And so he's like, oh my god, I'm in the labyrinth. Oh my god, my wife's soul is in here. So he finds her soul, and with the nat 20, because I'm like letting this happen, he takes Electra's souls and puts it into himself. So he saves his wife's soul. Then Elliot gets pissed as fuck. So what I did is I did a contested save roll. So every one of their saves they had to like versus each other.
Mm-hmm.
Strength obviously, Kane obviously wins strength. Kane actually loses dex. Elliot wins dex. Kane wins con save. Kane fails intelligence save and wisdom save. But surprisingly, Kane passes charisma save by 1 point.
Wow.
So basically it's a 3-on-3. And so basically I determined that Kane has control of his body and mind because of charisma, but not his speech. So what he does is since he has control of his body, he actually covers his mouth and stays away from the webs. So Lolth cannot be alerted. So what Kane tries to outsmart Elliot by trying to because they're both kind of sharing the mind right now, he tries to persuade Elliot to, through mind, to say a TP spell while thinking of Alamigo. He does not pass the persuasion because Elliot meets a intelligence save of 16. Then Elliot tries to convince Kane to let him speak a sending message to Lolth, but Kane does a charisma save with advantage because he passed on that save. And he basically met right on with its difficulty of 15.
Damn.
So, because Kane is still wearing the teleportation helmet, Kane uses Elliot's Arcana against the TP helmet to TP back and actually succeeds with an Arcana of 17.
Wow.
A 16. The TP helmet breaks, but Kane appears back in Alamigo.
Great. So they both tried to do something, they both failed at doing the thing, and then Kane ended up doing what he wanted anyway.
Yes, and that was very lucky on Kane's part, that fact that he had Indomitable in the first place, as that would have never happened if he didn't use Indomitable, but basically he's out of those 2 saves now. For the time being until a long rest. So, that was what happened when he was gone! I showed Mary and she was like, what the fuck just happened?
Electra says, who's good at binding people's hands and legs?
Damaris says, me.
Okay, you bind his hands and legs.
That's not concerning at all.
He binds him like a prisoner.
Good. Okay, sit him on a couch.
He sets him on the couch and he starts tying him to the couch.
Okay, sure. She's like, okay. And then she gets like a cloth
Mm-hmm.
for his mouth.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I'm gonna go change. You figure out how like I can kill Elliot, and then we'll reconvene in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Kel's like panicking internally. You can see it. And he's like, oh.
They're their boyfriend. They're their
They're their boyfriend! He's like, oh, this is so bad.
I think this was a good plan for right now.
Oh.
Tying him up.
Damaris, why are you tying him up like that? Damaris is like, we gotta make sure. He might get a few rope burns, but I think he'll be alright.
Compared to being able to roam the earth as Elliot, I think that's not a bad trade-off.
And he said, yeah. And he shoves the cloth in Kane's mouth like...
She already did that 'cause she
Okay.
didn't trust him to do it the right way.
Mm-hmm. No, obviously not. He's gonna be like rough with it. Kill him.
Oh god.
Yeah, but Damaris, you see Damaris continue to study. And he's like, okay, so sadly you two, I won't be able to throw you in Kane's soul.
Okay.
But we're just gonna make sure everything's alright as we're doing this, because I don't know if Lolth or Iris have anything planned.
Right.
I still haven't found Iris at all. So I want you two to look a bit into Iris and Alamigo. So I made this handy ghost device. Literally gives you an EMF reader. A magical EMF reader.
Are you here?
Yes! Old. Sorry. He gives you an EMF reader and he says this will allow you to speak to ghosts.
Okay.
And it will allow you to detect ghost activity because you can't really go into the ethereal plane that well.
I cannot by myself.
Yeah, and Kel's like, and I don't think we should. And he says, so, just kind of stand with this around Alamigo
Okay.
and see if there's any unusual ghost activity. I already marked off the readings for normal ghosts here, because there are ghosts here, but they're harmless.
Right.
But basically just keep an eye on it. If something starts going wacky, you need to let Ramona know.
Okay.
As I'm going to be doing this with Electra.
Alright, so we should just walk around with this basically?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the we should be scared range?
4 or 5.
Good to know.
4 or 5, and that's probably when you're like, something is up, and tell Ramona, because you should not go out there by yourself. Because if we have a bunch of snow, we don't know what the east is like right now.
Okay.
So you think you can do that?
I think I can handle that.
Okay. And he gives you the device.
Yay. Come on, Mikkel.
Okay.
Puts his coat back on.
It's funny 'cause you're not even walking through snow, it's just cold.
It is just cold.
It is
He
just
don't
cold.
like the cold.
Alright, you go out and look around. Now, Electra,
Me?
you all ready?
Yeah.
You walk out in your goth gear.
Goth gear.
Goth
It's not really goth.
Yeah, it's not
but
goth gear. It's my transition.
I drew like an outfit for her because I imagined that she wanted her hair shorter because she's ready to kill. So I imagined she braided her hair in like a French braid. And then she put on, because she usually wears more like flowy fabrics. She switched that shit up. She is wearing leather pants with knee-high boots. And she's wearing like cropped, not like leather, but like fox leather.
Like suede?
Yeah, and it has like not see-through. Well, they are see-through, but it's like mesh material that you can see through for like the stomach area, and then it's suede, and then she's got a leather jacket on.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna.
Okay.
With a choker.
He's not gonna.
Cool.
Because she's a baddie.
All right, so I did my rolls for Elliot. All right, so Damaris is like, okay. So the first thing you two need to know is that it's really
Is
rare.
Kane awake?
No.
Okay.
He's like, the first thing you need to know is that hardly anyone's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot see further into the soul.
Mm-hmm.
When you go onto it, you are going to be able to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll basically be standing on sort of an orb, sort of. It's going to be the outer part of his soul. Other than that,
do spells work?
Spells will work.
Okay, so technically I could do greater invisibility.
It's basically everything's normal, except you're going to be asleep.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of move your mind and soul to a miniature form of you, kind of insert you in.
Okay.
Now this is going to use all my spell slots. And you can leave willingly. I'll give you the ability to do that, but once you leave, you...
Oh, I'm not.
You know, I was like, no, I said once you...
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah.
Once I deal with Elliot, I can go.
Yes. And he says, but you can stay in there as long as you like, and you can leave whenever you like. But of course, when you leave, that's a one-time thing.
Yeah, I'm not leaving until he's gone.
Okay. I just wanted to make it clear. And it's like, and it won't count if you're forced out, and you can't really be forced out unless you're willing to.
Cool.
So, I also sent Zul and Mikkel not on a mission outside, but just to wander around Alamigo.
Yeah.
And I made a device to see if they can track any unusual ghost energy to let Ramona know if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Sounds fun. While I am unconscious or asleep in the mortal plane, can I get possessed?
No.
Cool.
You're going to be in the house, and your cuffs are still going to be active, because your cuffs are not going to go with you. The power of the cuffs will, but them themselves are not coming with you.
Sounds good.
So, you will be fine. I will keep a watch over you and Kane as this is happening, because I'll basically be hands off once I do this.
Okay.
Okay. And by the way, Haley, Anna is still dead. You can actually see her every night going across Alamigo as a shooting star.
That's cool.
Yes. And Damaris has made wishes to her because he harasses her, because you can actually cast sending to her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you see, you can cast it.
That's funny.
She did grant wishes, weirdly enough, like give Damaris a gold plaque with his name on it, including Electra.
Because Electra said that.
I second that.
I second
without knowing what
whatever he
Damaris said.
Without knowing what he said.
So you can harass Anna at night if you'd like to.
Okay.
But Damaris is like, are you ready?
Yep, born ready.
And this is a whole different concept on souls that I invented, so... Because I was like, this is going to be great. So, he says, okay, lay down somewhere so you don't fall and hit your head.
Okay, she grabs a pillow and lays on the floor.
Alright, and then, it's like, you see Damaris, like, gather a bunch of scary energy, and then you blink, and then you're in the soul.
Greater invisibility.
I'm sorry, whenever Haley I just think of Haley posing like this. It's so funny when she does it. Alright, you cast Greater Invisibility. You feel like you're like on a planet, but you can see like the curve of it.
Okay.
And you're walking on like what seems to be very solid ground.
She starts looking for where Elliot is.
Roll investigation.
22.
22. You follow like kind of a sense of necrotic you feel. It's very light, but you're able to pick it up and follow it. And you see that on the crust, it's like a planet, like the crust of it, like the layer of it, you see what seems to be like a person can go through it, like a crack, and you see like rotting around the edges.
Motherfucker. Fucking bitch.
Fucking
She goes.
Yeah, you crawl in, and you fall, and then it's like you softly land. As now, instead of a small orb you felt like you were walking on, it feels like you're on an even bigger planet now.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it basically gets bigger the deeper you go instead of getting smaller.
Looks around for Elliot.
You look around. Roll investigation.
Physics shit up in here.
It is. I wanted to make it crazy as possible.
Good.
Good.
21.
21. As you walk around this landscape, right, you notice there's like formations of buildings and objects, but you can't make them out. Like they're blurry or they're just like silhouettes to you.
Okay.
But as you walk around, you hear...
She is walking around stealthily.
Oh yeah, no, obviously. Yeah, you are walking around stealthily. As you're like looking around, you hear familiar music being played faintly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your music, and you notice that your lyre's laying there, but you can plainly see it.
Oh.
And you see your tent, it seems. It just seems like an object of some sort, like almost being displayed in a museum.
That's cute. She keeps wandering.
Keep wandering.
She's not wasting a fucking second.
Yeah. And eventually, roll a stealth check with an advantage.
Good thing she's over here. 23.
23. Roll his perception. Okay. You are stealthily and invisibly walking around, and you hear a familiar voice. Not kind, sadly. You hear.
Bruh.
I made a boo.
I made a boo boo, yeah.
you hear almost like, where is he?
She goes.
You go. And it's sort of like in a weird city area.
Mm-hmm.
But that you can't make out. And you see Elliot wandering around, looking around.
Hey, what?
So with the stealth that she already had, she's gonna move as close as possible.
Yes, you're fine.
To him.
He sees you. You got a 21 on his perception.
Damn, she beat him by 2 points.
Mm-hmm. You got a 12, but he has a +9 to perception, so.
Damn, bro.
When he's a sunlight, he's a disadvantage.
She casts Disintegrate on him, 8th level.
Alright, he's gonna roll basically a dex with disadvantage. She's not gonna make. Oh yeah, no, hell no. Hell no. Oh no. Yeah, you hit him. You got a nat 1. This motherfucker got a nat 1!
93 damage.
Okay, I got double that. Haley, did you know of this crazy fact that we're not gonna follow?
What?
Did you know Disintegrate, right?
Yeah.
You don't take half damage if you pass the save.
What happened?
It just doesn't hit.
It just doesn't hit.
Really?
You
Yeah.
waste the spell slot for nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly. We all, even at the Thursday table, right? We were all like, because White casted Disintegrate, and then he was like, oh shit, he passed the save, it doesn't hit, and we're all like, what? And so we went to go read the spell. Yeah, it doesn't specifically say that on a success they take half damage. So that means it basically means you miss if they pass.
Damn.
I
guess you can't half disintegrate someone, can you?
No.
No. 30.
Could she do her bonus action?
Does Greater Invisibility break if you attack?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, so it doesn't go. I just want to know that. Yeah, you can do a bonus action.
Bonus action, Unbreakable Majesty. As a bonus action, you can assume a majestic presence for 1 minute or until incapacitated for the duration. Whenever a creature tries to attack you for the first time on a turn, the attacker must make a charisma saving throw of DC 17. So not right now, but if he tries to attack her, he's going to have to make a DC 17 saving throw. That's her bonus action.
Okay. So,
reaction to counterspell 5th level.
okay. So, you do that shit. Elliot turns towards you and gives you that stupid ass, motherfucking evil ass smile. And he's like, look who's come to play. In a new outfit, too. Oh, did I cause that episode?
She doesn't say anything.
Oh, we're being like that today. I never knew I could also get the silent treatment. That's hilarious. I must be doing a good job. I love this guy. He's stupid. He's also gonna die. he's not gonna make it.
That's crazy.
He's gonna cast Globe of Invulnerability.
Bruh.
What level?
7. Anything below 7th level can't hit him. That's all I can do.
Okay! No problem, bro. Is that it?
Looking at his features. Damn, he's got. Hey, whoa, what's all this shit? Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and be like, haha. can't cast it any higher.
She wants to stay within like 5-ish feet of him at all times.
Okay, so you're gonna have to approach him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what she does on her turn.
Okay.
Whenever it is her turn.
Well, yeah. Okay, let me see what this is.
Because she doesn't want to be long distance from him because then he can do range attacks.
Okay, yeah, you can go up to him. You can just walk inside the globe of invulnerability.
She just walked right through it.
Yeah, you can walk inside.
That's
the
so funny.
Invulnerability.
She says,
Yeah, you just go inside of it.
Really?
No, yeah, you can. It's not really like a wall spell. It's just it
doesn't-
blocks spells, but not like you can walk up inside
Oh,
there.
so you could just go up and punch him in the face.
Yeah, that's exactly what you can do.
She says, rich talk coming from somebody who's died twice by the same man.
He's like, well, you don't really die when you're already undead.
Your corpses beg to differ.
My corpses. I have tons of corpses.
And that means you're not good at your job, undead or not. Not dying's kind of the whole goal.
Not when you're a necromancer. See, you alive people that aren't necromancers is living is the whole goal.
Sounds a little
You alive
racist.
I'm sorry. In this session, we just have lots of undead, and we call them living challenged. because people are like calling our cart now the haunted carriage. And we're like, don't make fun of our undead. They're livingly challenged.
That's funny.
And he's like, that's not prejudice, as Jacqueline tries to pronounce it.
And she says, oh.
He's like, it's just in a fact. We just have different ways of living.
That's a way to put it.
You know, except you're living in fear. Unless that's gone now and you've broken free from your shell.
Sounds like you're projecting.
He's like, I'm not scared.
Says the one obsessed with my husband.
And he's like,
I mean, you're in his fucking soul, for God's sake.
you always like to try plans, right? You
And
heroes try
You seem
plans.
to like to fail them.
And he's like, it's not failing yet until I'm kicked out of here. Or obliterated in here. But considering with your face, I think I
The Surge Protector was
got
on.
on your very bad side. And that's interesting to see.
Oh?
It's like a whole new you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Interesting. Well, I feel so honored.
You're not special.
Special enough to do this to you. Give you an old outfit change and a haircut. Only the mentally ill do that. He doesn't say that part. He doesn't say that
Only the
part.
mentally ill do that.
The mentally ill.
She says, no, I figured that I should prepare myself for a celebration.
A celebration.
Yeah.
Saving your sweet dear husband.
No, for an unadulterated win against you.
And he's like, well,
That's worth a celebration and a half.
well then, I hope you get to celebrate well with fine wines and a feast when you're done.
That's not how I celebrate.
Oh, then tell me how you will celebrate. Will you stomp on my grave?
You wish. No, you won't be nary a thought in my mind.
And he's like, we'll see how long that lasts. I did pretty well these past few days.
Did you?
I mean, you bouncing around all amigo was hilarious. That was quite fun to see.
Just like it was fun to see your battered corpse. But I mean, hey!
Corpses are so common nowadays.
Are they?
Yes.
Then why are you trying to take my husband's?
I thought it'd be interesting.
Husband's not even a corpse yet. He's still alive and kicking.
He's got I'm a real boy.
He is a real boy. He might not be though.
He's like, I thought I'd try my chances. It's all about chance nowadays, isn't it?
No, it's all about strategy, and it seems you don't have any.
Well, I do have a few up my sleeve, but that'd be rude for me to expose it right now.
or you're just flying on the seat of your pants and you have no fucking clue what you're doing. But you got yourself in
The DM.
quite the precarious situation here, didn't you?
I guess so. So what are you gonna do? Blast me again?
Yes, you cast Disintegrate at 7th. Yeah, 7th level.
Yeah, I think that works. Oh, wait. Hang on. You set the barrier box of one of every spell slot above 6. Okay. At 7th level.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure I'm getting global invulnerability right. Cast a spell using a spell slot of 7th or level or higher. The barrier blocks spells of 1 level higher for each spell slot above 6.
I wrote what she's doing each turn.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That'll hit, because you can only block 6 level spells, that means.
Okay, let me take the thing for that.
He's gonna roll his dex save.
La, 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 la.
He's not gonna make it.
He's not gonna make it.
Because, Haley, to explain why he's not gonna make it. So I found a homebrew spell. It's called Soul Split. And what it actually does, which is probably the most balanced spell I've seen in homebrew, is basically what it does, it splits you into 2 people, right? Or 2 souls.
Mm-hmm.
One has all of your charisma, intelligence, and, like, wisdom. And the other has all your dex, strength, and con.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one that doesn't have, like, the other one, basically all of their stats are 1, meaning they have a -5 in the rest of them. So he only brought what you can expect, his charisma, wisdom, and intelligence. But basically he's rolling with -5 modifier to dex.
Good lord.
I know. Well, so what's the damage for that? 'Cause he definitely
88.
88. I gave him a little more health just because of loss, so... But he's not gonna make it. He's so battered. I love this guy.
She's gonna use her bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be Mantle of Majesty. Once per long rest, as a bonus action, you can cast Command without expending a spell slot for 1 minute or until concentration ends. You can cast Command as a bonus action on each of your turns.
What's the save for that?
I'm assuming 17.
Yeah, I think it's like what you're...
Yeah. It doesn't say there, but
Oh.
17.
Got a 29.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
a 29 on the wisdom.
There you go.
I was like, I remember it's wisdom, so I'm just gonna roll it.
Worth a shot. Counterspell 5th level for a reaction.
He's like, oh, look at you. So I'm looking if he has any physical. He does have some physical stuff. He's like, look at you expending your spell slots. His soul's in is somehow Kane's soul going. Oh, okay, he's gonna use one of his features.
She tries to stay within 5 feet of Elliot. By
Oh
the way.
yeah, you're completely fine.
She don't want to get hit by a fireball.
What's the save for Mantle of Majesty?
17.
17. What type of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ooh, that's a fucking 23. But good, that's good though.
For you mean Unbreakable Majesty for the
Yeah.
attack thing?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have to do it anyway because it was for 1 turn.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought it was like effect until it like triggered.
Oh no.
Okay. He's gonna basically he's gonna cast over Glove of Invulnerability. He's gonna cast Vampiric Touch at 7th level. He's gonna roll to hit. Got a 21 to hit.
That hits.
You'll take half from this because
I have resistance necrotic.
yeah. I couldn't use another spell, so you're gonna take 14 damage.
Okay.
He's just gonna heal for 14, but that's not gonna be much. And he's like, gonna blast me again. Waiting for it.
Is Globe of Invulnerability still up?
He decasted it because he had to do Vampiric
Okay.
Touch. So
Disintegrate 6th level.
Ooh, deck save. Feel it. But the only way he passes is a nat 20, which he did not get. He got a 4.
Okay. $77 damage.
77. Alright. He's like,
Didn't you do a bonus action?
I'm gonna say, because you already won. So,
Oh.
I was just gonna say his last words, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you win. You win. You're good. That's why I told you we were
I prepared like 4 more rounds.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, he really ain't that bulky. Okay.
That's so funny.
He has 150. Bitch, he has like, I gave him 200 because he's 122. But, so he can at least talk a little more.
Yeah.
And he's like, as before you shoot him, he's like, enjoy your win, I guess. And you blast him, and he's, that piece of soul almost like disappears into a fog.
She prestidigitates the fog.
Yeah, you clean it up, yay. And as you stand there, you feel a familiar presence behind you.
She turns around.
You see Kane, but Kane is like almost like a like whitish like fig silhouette of himself. And he's walking up to you.
Hi.
He holds out his arms to you.
She walks up to him.
You walk up to him. And he hugs you.
She hugs him.
And you feel a very like loving warmth envelop you as he
Aw.
does. Very
cute.
like
That's cute.
it is very cute. As he holds you.
Sweet.
Right back. I go.
Go pee pee.
Baby.
Yeah, but he holds on to you. What do you do?
She hugs him back.
Yeah. And you feel in place like it doesn't feel like a kiss on your forehead, but you can feel like the warmth spread a bit. And he looks at you.
She looks at him.
He kind of has like white eyes. Like he's like not really like this is like the form of him. He looks at you.
She tilts her head and she says,
He tilts his head.
she says, "Are you Kane's soul?"
He nods.
She's like, "Okay. Were you hiding from Elliot?" Yeah.
And he grabs your hand. He holds your hand gently.
And she says, "Well, good thing he's gone."
It's like it can't like this can't speak, but you can feel like the affirmations. Like it's more like feelings you can get transferred into you. But he holds your hand and he like kind of tugs it.
She says, "So is everything good here?"
And he tugs your hand.
Okay.
He wants to he seems like he wants to take you somewhere.
Oh, she follows him.
Yeah, he holds your hand as he takes you what seems to be through. You think you can start to see like would you like to like touch anything? Because you can touch things as you notice.
Depends on what she sees.
You see your lyre as he takes you by your lyre.
She touches it.
You can touch it, but it doesn't feel like your lyre. But you can feel the emotion attached to it.
Oh, that's cute.
You feel like a lot of love when you hold it.
Aw. She followed him.
Maybe follow him. You see a few more things. You see formations of people and stuff.
Does she recognize any of them?
Yeah, you see the Liberators. You see you and your friends.
Oh.
And you seem to go deeper in his soul, which grows bigger and bigger and bigger until you reach a point where this is probably the smallest part of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And you just feel like a lot of warmth here. And you see a large tree, it seems, but you cannot make out this tree at all. It's taking you to it.
Okay, she just follows him.
Mm-hmm. And as you follow him, he takes you up to the tree.
She looks at
You
it.
really can't make it out. It's a tree, but you don't know what this tree exactly means.
She's like, "What do you want me to do?"
He kind of like lets go of your hand as he starts to approach the tree. He seems to be like digging near the bottom of the tree.
She's like watching him confused.
And you see him pull out what seems to be this little white orb.
What's that?
And he holds it out to you like this, like
She grabs it.
this is the piece of you as you can hear the melodies that Cain wrote for you in this.
She looks. She's like, question for Kane. A lot of questions for Kane. I'll take it.
He actually comes up to you and starts to like push it towards you.
Okay.
And it enters you and you feel his hand on your chest, like where your heart is, as he pushes it straight into you. And now you can remember the music that Kane once wrote for you. Love Mary, your face when you're like... as you start to hear the melodies in your head once again.
Oh.
And then Kane, of course, removes his hand from where your heart is.
She looks a little sad, but she doesn't say anything.
He looks at you, tilts his head.
She says, well, thank you. Thank you for showing me this.
He gives you a hug. And
She hugs him.
he grabs your hand again.
She says, now, you gotta wake up. Okay, I'm gonna leave, but you have to wake up. And you can't be sad, and you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me exactly how you got my soul.
It's gonna be like a comedy again, as he explains it. But he tugs you back up to the layers of his soul. And then he points to a spot on the ground, like in the middle of his soul. You think this is like the midpoint of his soul. And you notice there's like almost like a little hole.
What's that?
And you see like the necrotic energy around it. So you think Elliot was fucking pelting this.
She says, can I fix that?
And he pulls out like what seems to be a piece of his soul that's supposed to go there, but it doesn't seem to no longer fit there.
She holds her hand out.
He holds it out to you.
She tries to put it back.
It's like a puzzle piece that won't exactly fit.
She says, do you have a way for me to do this? She says, I mean, I have magic, but I don't really know, other than mending.
He kind of scratches his head.
She says, I could try that. She's like, she tries to mend it.
You try to mend it. The necrotic energy seems to be pushing back against the mending.
She fucking uses heal to fucking cancel out the necrotic energy.
That would honestly work. Yeah.
She got pissed.
You patch it back up. Heal, it's fine. Yeah, you heal it back up.
Piss her the fuck
And you know that the layer of the crust, you see it automatically healing. So you think that's a defensive shell for the soul. As you see it start to heal up above you. Naturally.
And she's like, oh good. She gives him a thumbs up.
Yeah, but he hugs you again.
She hugs him. She says, okay. She's like,
You almost hear like a, I'm sorry.
why?
He looks at you.
Why? Are you done?
No. Well, he shakes his head now.
Okay, then there's no reason to be sorry. Okay. She says, is everything else good here? No more boo-boos?
You see him look at, like, you, as he looks around, make an insight check to see what he's looking at.
31.
There are not just good memories in the soul, there are bad memories in the soul, as you see him look at some of the few bad memories, you think.
She says, well, I can't really fix those.
You see the thing shrug. King shrug.
She's like, yeah, I can't fix those, sadly. She says, and I'm not going to pry on those either, because otherwise you would tell me if you wanted me to know. Right? Right. She says, so, I'm gonna go. It was nice meeting you, I suppose. Again. She says, and I'm glad everything was situated, and thank you for giving me a piece of my soul back.
He hugs you again. He keeps hugging you, it seems. He doesn't want to stop.
She chuckles and hugs him. And then she'll go back to her body.
You go back, and you appear.
She sits up off the floor.
You sit up on the floor, you see Damaris is just kind of sitting in a chair watching you.
She's like, fuck.
How was it? How was it? I need it in detail.
Well, Elliot's gone.
Good. What was it like in there? What was going on? What did you feel? What did you see?
Well, I got my piece of soul back.
Oh, that's weird.
His soul apparently had it. I don't know. His soul being...
Well, I guess he would be able to absorb whatever's inside the artifact, so... Because, like, how the other, like, Iris was doing, and Wolf was doing, and Elliot was doing, so...
Well, that means that he was in the labyrinth.
Maybe that's where Elliot teleported to. I wasn't smart on his
Oh, I'm
part.
gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him when he wakes up. She's like, we can unbind him, though. Elliot's gone.
Tomorrow's just staring at Kane.
We can unbind him now. Elliot is gone.
Fine. He starts to unbind him.
Like, why are you trying to keep my husband captive?
Answer on that!
Jesus.
He doesn't answer.
She helps unbind him.
Yeah, you unbind him. You're meanwhile goes talking with fucking Mikkel.
Yeah, we're just walking around.
Yeah, you're just... Yeah, I'll let you know what's going on. Like, after I finish all this part, but there is gonna be something that's happening.
Okay.
That leads into the next part. Yeah. Kane starts to wake up, you think. He coughs a bit.
Good morning.
This morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not that much time passed.
He looks at you.
How's your soul feel?
Good, I guess? Are we supposed to feel different?
Well, I took Elliot out of it. I killed him in it. He got, I guess, yeeted away. And then I repaired the damage that was done by Elliot. And then this is the kicker. And then your soul being walked me over to some tree that I don't know, dug something out from under it, and it happened to be the piece of my soul that was missing. So do you have anything to say for yourself?
I love you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I really love you.
Kane,
Don't be mad at me.
I'm going to not promise anything until you tell me.
So I'm gonna get Mikkel and Zool for this.
Okay.
Mikkel, Zool, you're pulled into the house as you see Kane nervously standing there.
Oh,
I fixed him.
that's good.
So, Kane teleported me to the labyrinth. I mean, not Kane. Elliot teleported me to the labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm in the labyrinth. My wife's soul is here. I need to get it. So I fight Elliot for control. I get control. I get the artifact that your soul is in. Take it in within myself. And then me and Elliot have a kind of a brain battle, I guess.
Brain blast.
Okay.
I end up winning.
Mm-hmm.
And getting myself teleported back to Amigo, but the teleport helmet is broken because I used Elliot's magic against him.
Okay. Well, glad you got back.
He looks at you.
What?
Nothing.
I'm not mad. You did it.
I also saw another body in the labyrinth, so...
Huh?
Well, another dead drow body sitting in a test tube, so...
You can assume what that is. Okay.
That is actually the spell clone, Haley.
The what?
Spell clone.
Oh, the
Yeah.
other half.
No, yeah, but it's weird because there actually is a spell in D&D called clone. Basically, you actually create a clone of yourself in a test tube, and you have to wait 120 days, and basically when you die, you just go straight into the clone.
Oh. So that's different from the soul split.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He did it. Elliot was pretty intricate about it. Like, he's pretty intricate. Kane just, like, looks a little sheep. He looks sheepish.
She's like, well, it all turned out for the better, so.
I guess he'll stay in the house now.
Why?
Girls, he stays on the couch.
Why?
I can't leave the house.
Why?
It's dangerous.
The house is... Everything's dangerous. She pulls out Bloodborne.
Thought Bloodborne.
And she gives him Bloodborne.
You give him Bloodborne?
You gonna keep Bloodborne away from Infinity?
No.
Then I guess you have to follow me.
Okay. Damaris turns to you, Zul. He's like, did you find anything out there?
Did we?
No.
No, we didn't find shit.
I guess let's all go out there then and try to see if we can find any ghost energy.
Okay.
She says, I'll check the astral plane really quick. She goes to the astral plane.
I will say nothing's going on in the astral plane.
Okay.
Not in El Amigo, at least.
Okay.
And Damaris says, we haven't gotten word from Tisha at all on how the East is doing, so...
That's not foreboding.
No, no. But as Damaris is talking, Zul, you see the device in your hand start to inch towards a 4, almost.
Where?
Just as you sitting in this building, it's reaching towards almost a 4.
In their house?
Yeah, because you're in the house with the device.
Guys.
Oh, so you hear like a dee 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 coming from whatever the
She
heck.
puts Kane in the cuffs.
Kane's like, wait,
She doesn't wait.
as he gets inside. You put him in the cuffs.
Ugh.
She says through Infinity, sorry love, but you don't like ghosts, so.
You don't hear anything back because he can't speak to you.
Big baby.
Yeah, it's going to a 4-ish, but it's not like reaching 4. It's like almost like going to. It's like dee, dee,
Yeah.
Was it to relate to the group? Because Electra does not know how this device works.
So 4 is not good. It's trying to go to 4.
Okay, I just heard beeping and assumed that meant something's trying to kill us. So, fool's
Probably not a
not
bad assumption.
fool's not good. Noted.
Damaris like, let's
Noted.
go. Damaris like, let's go find the source.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's an ethereal plane thing. So ghosts, for sure.
Yeah. I can't. Who are we going to the ethereal plane?
Damaris shakes his head no. He's like, not until we can find where the source is. This device is connected to the ethereal plane.
Who's to say we don't all get possessed?
Well.
That's so unhelpful, Damaris.
I don't know.
It's like, I'm pretty sure the safest place would be in here then, so at least we'd know, because there's a ward on my house.
There is. But
Is it going off?
No. Damaris says no, it's not going off.
That means nothing's in the house.
Yeah, nothing's in the house.
She was like, no one leave the house. Just look out the door first.
Who wants to look out the door?
I guess I'll do it.
You look at the door. You don't see anything.
I slide the device outside.
It's still like going like it's the same. So it's like
Oh, it's just the same.
Is anyone acting wacky out there? You see anyone popping off heads?
I'm-
or skipping?
I'm sorry. I just have y'all seen that smiley face? Like we're like oogly doo. That's my thing.
I've watched Molly Friends, but I can't remember what you're talking about.
It was a new episode. I'm gonna show you really quick because whatever you said, like skipping or thing head.
Also, she's gonna use the cuffs to open up her spell slots.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, that's where you were. We thought you went crazy.
We gotta look at it.
Yes, I'm
Wait. Yeah, here. I'm gonna put it over there. I'm gonna bring it over there.
That's where you were. We thought you went crazy. Yep, guess I'm
That's why I imagine when Electra says, look for someone fuck. And somebody says, look for someone weird.
That's what Zul sees.
I just... Haley sees
I think closing the door.
No, that's just
Haley-
down the street.
Haley sees the skipping ghost girl.
Oh, hell no, I closed that door for sure.
The way you said that.
Oh, hell no, I closed that door for sure.
Zool, roll perception.
Ugh.
That's why I'm ugly.
I hate that.
It's so bad, but it's so funny.
I don't know if I like that show or if I hate that show.
I know. I just like some of the scenes are really fucking funny.
I like the blimblies.
Yeah,
The little things.
Mm-hmm.
How they're running
Yeah,
around.
shoot him, set him on fire. Stop him.
8 out of 10.
You don't say anything out there.
I don't see shit.
That's what Zul says.
Electra looks out.
Roll perception. Ghost.
15.
You don't see nothing.
She pushes Damaris to look.
Or you can only choose one NPC.
Damaris is the better.
Oh no, he got a 20. I don't see anything.
Okay, you go fast, Azul. Damaris, you follow. Me and Mikkel will tail in the back.
He goes out and picks up the EMF reader.
Still like dee dee dee. Now you have a few places to go to. You have Electra's parents' house. You have everyone else's house, and you of course have the front of Alamigo to go to.
I have a feeling that I want to check the front of Alamigo.
Yeah, so you walk up to the 10 feet of snow, just in front of Alamigo. Kids playing in it, obviously.
They all get possessed.
Oh my god.
They start skipping towards you.
I'm running my ass away.
But playing the snow, and you see it start to just stay at a 4 now. As it's almost
Are we
like,
closer?
Seemingly.
because it used to be just going between like 4 and 3, but now it's like straight at a 4, and it's like kind of like staying right there.
There you go.
There you go.
The rest like, well, it has to be at a 5 to be an actual ghost, so maybe we should go out there
Out where?
to the snow.
Yeah, where we can't move or run.
Well, yeah, we have shoes for that.
It's 10 feet of snow, Damaris!
We can just stand on top of it.
I'll
How?
turn into a gnome and I won't weigh enough to sink down.
That actually worked. It's pretty hard snow, like it's like hardened almost. It's like it's not purely soft. Damaris is like,
Well, you still have to climb on top of it.
Damaris pulls out his wings.
Not everyone has wings!
Throw me.
Throw
Yeah,
you!
yeah. Damaris picks you as a gnome.
Yeah,
Or
I
turn
put
you a
you a
gnome.
gnome.
He picks you as a gnome and places you on the snow.
I walk out there a little bit farther with the EMF reader.
Kel looking up. Yeah, you start to get like a little stronger the further you, like, how far do you walk from Alamigo? Like how many feet?
Maybe like 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. As you point the EMF around, you notice that if you point it a certain direction, like kind of like northish, like just that way, it seems to be that's where the strongest area is as the dial starts to move up a little bit.
Okay. I go back to them then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys. He like
He
crawls
peers
down the
over.
hill.
He peers over like the 10 foot of snow as a gnome.
Hey, so out there about 15 feet, looking to the north, it's getting a little bit stronger.
Okay, so a ghost is coming.
That might be a good determination.
I'm glad you think so.
Darcy's like, I'm gonna look further.
How are you gonna do that, Damaris? You gonna walk up to a fucking ghost and get possessed?
Yeah.
No!
Can you go to the ethereal plane and look out and see if you see anything in the distance?
Yeah, I'll do that. You see him disappear.
No! Go with him.
Then he comes back. And he says, there's a weird light. Probably like maybe a mile or two.
That's weird.
Over the trees.
So, explain light.
Why would there be a light?
Spectral activity, most likely.
Oh.
How much would make that much light that you could see it from a couple miles away?
A lot.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Damaris.
It's not moving at all, though.
Cool, Damaris. That's so cool, Damaris. That's so cool.
Okay.
What are we gonna do about that one?
Approach it.
Okay.
Guess I'll just dig myself down into the snow.
Mikhail's like, well, I mean, I could exercise that area.
Yeah, unless you get possessed.
Make a ring of salt around you.
circle. Sea
Holy
bear.
water. Just.
Sea bear. I mean, that's kind of what it's like. Just throw holy water, holy symbol.
You know what? If you want to go ahead, Mikhail.
I didn't say I wanted to go.
You two to Mars.
I don't think you think that's smart.
Do you think?
No.
You think? What led you to that conclusion?
Her attitude.
What? Me? An attitude? Never.
Never.
Her attitude.
Inconceivable.
Okay. So, a plan where we don't walk into a trap.
Okay. What do y'all think?
I ain't know nothing about ghosts.
We could either approach an ethereal plane or the material.
Well, either way, we're getting possessed.
What,
So we might as well just walk straight into it.
what if we don't get possessed? We all have high charisma.
Send it to me and Jacqueline.
Yeah. So dark, I gotta try and lighten it up.
Yeah, he's like, what would help us not get possessed? Nothing can really stop it unless we.
You know, not going towards ghosts.
So should we observe from the sky?
Let's just go back home. Forget all this ever happened.
Should we just observe from the sky?
What if it can fly? What's with flying ghosts?
I think all ghosts can technically fly.
They all fly up at us. Stop.
I can't tell what the spectral energy is here from here, though. Sadly, whether it's a ghost or not, or just something happened
Well,
there.
if it's not a ghost, what would it be?
And if sometimes an event can happen on the ethereal plane to produce a lot of energy that just kind of stays stagnant for a bit, then fades away.
What kind of event would do this?
Drugs, I don't know.
Okay, so basically, let's go, guys.
Okay. It'll be alright.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
How do you want to approach this?
Face first.
I was just asking. You know, is there any way you want to approach stealthily, straightforward?
I'm gonna dig a tunnel in the snow.
There's a bunch of trees. You wouldn't be able to make it. Yeah. How do you want to approach this? Just specifically so I can plan out.
Oh, is there trees?
Yeah, you were around a forest. And they're
Oh.
large. They are large, like mahogany, like just huge fucking trees.
Maybe like try and stay behind trees so that we're not obvious.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, roll stealth.
I'm still a gnome.
Yes, you can stay a gnome.
22.
I'm gonna roll for them.
16.
Okay. Ooh, glee goo. Alright. There we go. Okay. Y'all start to approach. Do you approach an ethereal or the material?
What does Damaris want to do?
Damaris says, I want to know what y'all want to do.
I have no thoughts except for Mitsubishi.
If it was
materials.
ethereal, we'd be able to identify it better.
Yes, I will.
So probably ethereal if we're going to walk into a trap either way.
Okay. And he does it. You all appear in the... Mikkel takes y'all to the ethereal because he's the one with planar shift. So y'all walk through the ghostly trees. And you start to come across in a clearing, almost. And you see what seems to be a body laying in the snow.
Dead? Face down?
And you can see a large sense of spectral energy around here that's just stagnant and slowly fading away. This person is on the material from what you can get, Garner. This dead person.
I don't think we should be on the material.
Yeah, y'all are on the ethereal.
Yeah, she says I don't think we should go on the material to check out this body.
You said sounds good to me.
She says we should maybe approach a little closer though.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't see anything.
Would you like to make any checks, anyone?
Yes.
I'll perceive things.
All Arcana. No, I won't.
Sorry, that way you're like, no, I won't.
15 perception.
I won't do anything. I can't do anything.
Physically, nothing is seen here.
I got too low on everything.
What did you get?
Oh, I got a 9 for Arcana, 7 for Perception.
I got a 13 for Arcana.
As Damaris described, there is a large sense of spectral energy that happened here.
Oh.
Happened here.
What kind of energies does it feel like?
Necrotic!
Oh, wow.
You can relay that to the group.
There's necrotic energy here, y'all.
Just like, okay, well, if there's no ghosts or anything, we might as well approach the body so we can at least see it.
Yeah. You see Damaris start going.
She goes too.
I go.
I'm looking at a list.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. You see, a familiar person, both of you. This is Ball.
Why is Ball dead in our front yard?
That's good. Yes, he lays in the snow, eyes closed, and basically like frostbite is covering him. And you see Damaris almost like just like.
Is he dead? Is he dying?
Would you like to check? Because
Well,
you can still check in the ethereal plane if this person is dead or dying with medicine.
All medicine. Oh. 18?
Dead.
Damn, he dead. He did so.
Jay says, well, who do you want to assume did that?
I don't know. Lulz?
Damaris like, who's in charge of ghosts around here?
Iris.
So, who do you think has the gold of med as power? I wonder.
Iris.
As well saying Iris. Nice, Damaris. And he's like, you see Damaris start to study, like, the body and everything around it.
She says, but why kill him when you could just take his power?
And Damaris is like, that's the thing that's freaking me out. Why would she just kill him? Because his power's obviously gone. But why kill him?
So she could control him as a ghost?
Doesn't look like it. The gods wouldn't have a ghost.
Gods don't have ghosts?
He says the power they get taken with doesn't leave a ghost.
Huh.
Basically, because they don't have their power, they can't become a ghost. And even then, gods can't become ghosts.
But what if they're killed with their power?
Then, same thing. They wouldn't become a ghost at all.
That's assuming... Well, she killed him for a reason. It's either to get the power from him or use him. It's not any other thing. Are you sure? There's no other way around that. Unless she, I don't know, killed him for shits and giggles?
I don't know what would cause...
To prove a point?
I wouldn't know what would cause that.
She shrugs. She says, I don't know, killing a god's not an easy task.
No, not inherently.
It's easier to kill them, though, when they are mortal.
Yeah, but you see, he's studying everything around here. And he's like, I can trace some of this back.
Back to...
The Underdark.
Lolth.
No, still Iris.
Okay. So, she's what? Chilling in the Underdark?
Maybe. It seems like if I can take the traces back all the time, I can possibly find where maybe Iris had an acid in the Underdark we didn't catch, because we were only looking on the overworld.
Unless she's trying to kill Elistray.
Unless she is.
Damn.
She said, I mean, God of murder, assuming she somehow got the powers. Who else would she want to kill down there?
That's true. But unless y'all are willing to take a trip to the Underdark again.
Did it once.
Did it many times, so guess so. I'll drop Kane off at the house.
Alright,
His ass is not coming to the yard.
who are we taking?
More than 4 people.
Ramona?
Yeah, we can take Ramona. Damaris, Mikkel, Zool, Electra, Ramona.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Well, let's prepare because I can only hold on to this for I think the next 5 hours.
Okay. We can go like right now.
Should Kane stay with your parents, maybe?
Yeah, he's gonna go with my parents.
Okay.
She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go drop off Kane. And I guess you guys wait for me wherever we... Oh, bring Aaron. He knows the Underdark well.
Aaron does know the Underdark well.
Oh, shit.
But
Yeah, I don't think we've ever quested with him before.
He has a bunch on the one-on-ones, but
Yeah,
not on the full group
otherwise.
before.
Oh.
Basically, all the Liberators know the Underdark really well, so they can lead anyone through it. Just don't take Merlin, because he's crazy.
Yeah, he's a little stupid.
Yeah, but you go back to Alamigo. Well, everyone kind of goes back to Alamigo, because you can gather all their shit. Alright, Lecture, what do you do?
She gets Merlin
You get Merlin.
and drags him
You drag him.
to her parents' house.
Send him to your parents' house.
She opens her parents' house.
You open your door. You open the door.
She walks in.
Your mom, dad,
She spits Kane out.
you sit Kane out.
And then she pushes Merlin in
You push Merlin.
and says, watch Kane.
Aye.
Yes,
And she
ma'am.
gestures to her parents, watch both of them.
And your mom's like, okay.
And she looks at the kids because I know they're staying there
Yeah.
too, and she says, and you watch all of them.
Yes, ma'am.
She says, okay, I'll be back.
Kane looks at you.
What?
Boy, bye.
So-
Oh. I love you.
I love you too.
I have to go though.
I know.
Salty.
More like sad boy.
He's just sad all the time.
And she's like, I'll be back. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. We're taking Erin, and he knows the Underdark, so it should be good.
Yeah.
She says, otherwise, she brays to Saloon.
You pray to Saloon.
She says, hey, can you tell Elistray that someone's probably maybe going to try and kill her?
Yes, I'll let her.
Specifically the god of murder?
I'll let her know.
Also Ball's dead.
That's why we. Okay, thank you.
I just want to go to the beach.
I hate dude, what the fucker.